Yo, what's going on? It's the kid Scram Jones, and you tune in to globalspin365.com. A lot of these clubs are not DJ driven clubs. They just have a popular crowd coming there anyway, so they don't care about who's DJing to some extent. So they'll get some real bottom of the barrel, $100 a night, you know, DJ for free, you know, newbie that says, oh, I'm gonna bring 10 girls, you know, and they will take my job away from me, you know what I mean? And their set will be garbage, but they'll play all the good songs, but like I say, chucking them in, not really, you know, having an identity, not really, you know, having any technical skills, but because that club's gonna be packed anyway, and as long as they play those 20 hot records, they're gonna get it. So when I come along and I try to get my rate, they're like, well, we got this Joe Schmo that's gonna do it for half, and he's bringing girls. And then you're like, okay, so you're not even honoring, you know, the DJ. You're really just trying to cut, you know. So I can't knock those DJs' hustles, but they definitely brought the DJ importance to a low level where you could go in all these hot clubs and now you're just seeing people you never heard of, and the sets are just, you might look up multiple times like, what the fuck was that? Like, how do you mix that to that? Or, you know, but that's because these owners are being cheap. Yeah, I mean, I think that the technical aspect is a gift and a curse. Obviously, it's like, makes it super easy. Like, I could teach my mom how to DJ right now, and she literally could just follow the lines, because it's like when we were DJing blind. Like, we'd have to like concentrate on those headphones to make sure the drums were in sync with the next record. But now I don't need headphones. I'm literally looking at the waves and matching them. They're gonna put that DJ title on him. It's kind of like saying I'm doctor something. If you're a doctor, you better have your PhD and all that. So if you're gonna really use the word DJ, you can't be a you know what I mean, an iPod DJ that just knows the trap music, because DJs pride themselves on knowing multiple genres and being a chameleon. So I could do a wedding and play old music. I could go to, you know, do a reggae party, could do a house music. You should know everything about music. If you just know trap music and just know how to line up 70 BPM beats, then you're not a real DJ, you're just a fan. And you're sharing your fanness to everyone else. Look, I'm a fanatic, I know all the hottest music. But you're a fan, but a DJ gotta know all different things, because at any moment, like I say, when these big spenders may come in and say, oh, he just wants a, you know, salsa, or he just wants, you know, whatever, some random genre, and you got to be able to, you know. I remember one time Lady Gaga walked in One Oak, I was DJing, and she just wanted Depeche Mode, and I was like, damn, but I had to find my Depeche Mode. And get it ready, and the rest of the club was like, what the fuck are you playing? But she was dancing with her friends, and it was like, that's all that mattered, you know. Like, you gotta be like that. So if you're a new DJ, study music. And honestly, coming up, because a lot of people are like, oh, that's old school, like we don't listen to the old school. But coming up, I loved all old school stuff. Like, us to this day, even more now, all that Motown, I wasn't alive for that, but I could still listen to Stevie Wonder or early Michael and love it, because back then it was so much more soulful. There's so much more different energy in that music, so you should gravitate to old stuff and not say, oh, that's old dusty stuff, you know, I only like this Little Yachty record. Then you're not a real DJ. It's a vibe. It's a vibe. That's the only way to put it. Like, really, if you dissect it, you'll want to shoot yourself, because they're not saying. Well, I don't want to put them all in the same circle, because there's some that are doing that are MCs. A lot of the New York artists will copy the flows, but they'll actually have bars. But the other ones, you're really not saying anything. I've been in the studio with them before. They don't write down. They'll go there freestyle everything. Every 2 lines they're freestyling. But there's a saying too. It's not what you say, it's how you say it. So it's like, if they find the right pocket, if it's a cool flow with a cool melody, they could be saying nothing, but it just sounds good to the ear. But then as an MC, you'll say you're really not saying anything. But that's why it's almost a different genre. You know what I mean? And honestly, when I'm in the club, I love playing that stuff, because it's energy, people turning up. I'm actually a fan of a lot of it. As a producer, I don't like artists that don't want to get in the studio with you. Honestly, there's like lazy artists or know-it-all artists that say, just send me the beat, send me the beat. But it's like, you're not being produced, you may not see the vision, and also, I don't know what your vision may be. I have 20 different sounding beats at my house. I'm not going to send you them all, like, just take a blind shot. I want to see what you have on your project. What are you missing? What do you know what I'm saying? I never know what to send. Everything I send that they think they want to go left. I'd rather get in the studio, show you what I'm working on, show you what you're working on. We have a, you know what I mean, a plan, a vision, and I help you creatively make it, because everyone needs to be produced, from the Rihannas to the, you know, the Joe Schmoes. Like, yes, you could rap and you might write your own hooks, but maybe I want to put some cool beat breakdowns. Maybe I have a cool breakdown for something you said, or a cool intro or outro, or maybe I have, you know, I can make your hook bigger. You could write it, but maybe I think, you know, a children's choir behind it may be hot. A saxophone here may be hot. But a lot of it is post-production. After they put the lyrics down, you could think of a lot of the ideas for production. And a lot of times it's too late when they just two-track your beat. They throw it out. It's not mixed. And then a lot of times they just paste your name on it, and you're like, you know, I did the beat, but it wasn't done. And you know what I mean? So that's definitely, with technology, every artist probably has a little Pro Tools rig at their house. You know, they don't want to, they're in their comfort zone. But you can't grow in a comfort zone. That's the saying. Mm-hmm. So it's like, come see me. And anyone that saw me, we made, every artist, first of all, we'd make like 4 a night. You know, you get up on me, we're fucking banging out. You know what I mean? So we can't keep our eyes open. But they always come out the best. You know what I mean? And then the ones that they do, that they two-track, are like little throwettes, and then it's like a waste. And then it's also a misrepresentation of me where I'm at sonically. So that's definitely a pain.